right, today on Relax and Paint, I'm going to work with a landscape here that I wanted to do. And well, it's actually a building, like a wall, and it's an old world wall. And I'm going to, first of all, we're going to draw a window. And this window is about, I'm kind of going in the center of the painting a little bit, but it's about 4 fingers wide. Got paint all over me already this morning. Okay, and it's kind of rustic. And then I'm going to come out here. Okay, and we just penciled this off. And down here would be a windowsill. I would go to right here, kind of go like this, and then it's back. Okay, so you see that? This one's angling towards backward there. All right, then I am going to come out here a little bit more because the window itself, I'm going to come right here. All right, so it's a little rustic, like this wood's busted off here or something. Okay. Now I'm going to take, and there's going to be a style in this window. So do you see that? Top and bottom. All right, then I'm going to go right in the middle. And coming right in the middle here. Right. Oh, I'm just trying to make sure I've got that kind of in there good. So then what's going to happen is I have, let me get some Prussian blue. I have a teeny bit of Prussian blue here. I'm using multi-surface paints with my one-stroke brushes. And what I want to share with you is that I'm going to come in with these windows. So let's see. Yeah, so this is a 16. So I dry it. Then I come in here with a little bit of blue. This is Prussian blue. All right. And I could even grab a little bit of medium. All right. So I'm going to come right in here. Okay. We're going to come right here. Okay. So I'm just going to do all 4 of these and see, I'm leaving the styles undone because then I can come in with some wood colors if I chose to. And I use fall colors as you noticed here. All right. I'm going for a watercolor look, and that happens with using floating medium instead of water. All right, see how it's got some light in the windows? A little bit. I'm gonna put a little teeny bit of white. Do just a little bit. Okay, so it's just looking like a little bit there. All right, so I'm going to pick up some medium and a little bit of gray, teeny bit of yellow ochre and gray. All right, so I'm going to come right here. A little bit more. A little bit of medium gray and yellow ochre. Okay. And then we're going to come down this side. And then across the bottom here. A little bit more. Okay. So it's kind of rustic. And you're going to see some of this when we come down here. All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to come in here with, let's say, an 8. And I'm going to use a little bit of asphaltum right here. Medium. And this asphaltum. It's kind of a brown tone. So I'm going to come right across here. And sometimes I like doing an autumn painting, landscape, rather than pumpkins and stuff. But what's fun about this is you can paint pumpkins down at the bottom, like at street level. And we're going to come right along here. All right. So, and I'm going to get just a little bit of dark right here. A little bit across here. A little bit up here. All right, that's a little bit of blue. I'm just trying to get some marks and movements and, looks in there. Oh, I missed the middle. So we're going to come right down the middle. And we'll go both ways. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is blow dry this really quick. Okay. Now I'm going to use these are my mop brushes. They're new. And so I'm going to show you, these are natural hairs. So the beauty about them is before I would just try to lightly do this with a dry brush and blend colors together. But now we get to go right into the medium or into water. All right. And so then what we can do is come right here and work that color in. And I can get the coolest watercolor look without having the water that I usually put on everything. So see how it kind of makes circular motions. Okay. Medial. Okay, so then I'm going to come under here where the flowers are. But I can get darker in here. This is just a patch in the wall, kind of. And you're gonna love this because you can get this whole look so quick. And see, I'm gonna make circular. So more medium and more yellow ochre. Now what I want to do is take this wet brush and take that off of there because this has a sealer in it, this paint. So after you've dried it like I did, you can go back in here and take things off that you don't like at all while it's still wet. All right, so I'm going to go in some water and then get this outside edge here. Just because that'll make it nice to hang. And it holds a lot of water, it holds a lot of medium, holds a lot of paint. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to take and wipe this off. There you go. Now, what I'm going to do now is I pick up a little bit of Pueblo. Oops, I'm going to bring some asphaltum in here. Maybe it needs there. Needed some of the yellow ochre in there. Okay, so a little bit of asphaltum. All right, so if I pick up some medium and then I come across here. Okay. 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 Okay, we're trying not to get those straight lines in here. There we go. All right, so when you're cleaning this brush, we don't want to rake it because it's natural hairs. We come here and we push it out, push the water out, and see if we got it off both sides. All right. Now I can put just a teeny bit of that Prussian blue again in here instead of licorice. Yeah. So this is what I want to do. I want to let's take a round brush. I mean, a filbert. And what we're going to do is let's go here to the citrus and the sap greens. All right, so I'm going to come in here. First thing I want to do is put some dark green. So I grab them both, but I'm really just putting the dark green down. And I get some more dark green over here. Right, a little bit over here. Right, I'm going to come all up here. Get more medium and get it. I'll make this go further down. Right up here too. There we go. All right. So we're going to put all that in there. Now, I need a little bit of citrus green. So it's still in the filbert. See how that citrus green looks like fresh greenery. All right. Isn't that kind of fun and easy? We're going to come in here with some filbert, little citrus leaves in here. All right. There we go. Oh, just tapping and flipping the brush. Alrighty. So that looks like it's gonna be fun so far. And you can sometimes put cracks, or you can sometimes make it look like a vine. But see these little cracks here? Or we could come in here, a little vine growing. Okay. All right, so little vines coming. A few of these trailing. Okay. I can't put medium. And act like we're putting a all right, so now the first color I wanted to do is I wanted to put some dark Jamberry kind of in the background. So I'm going to fill this brush with Jamberry and do little bits of tapping here and there. See how I leave spaces like it's growing still? All right, so it kind of looks like grapes, but we're going to make them, it'll be more like a bougainvillea. All right, so we'll wipe that off and I'll put some little magenta in here. Right. All right. Now I'm putting some of the bright pink in here. This is just magenta. I didn't really clean the brush. I wiped a little bit off. And then the last color I'm going to do is like a bright red. This is apple red that I'm going to be doing. All right, so those are the pinks. And then if we come in with this bright red, you're going to get some real pretty colors in here. All right. All right. I want to put a few here and there. All right. All right. So if I come in here and put some neon, there's a couple of colors of neon that really make a difference because it still looks dark. And if we put some neon on the pink, it's called pink neon. And then there's purple. And it's like a gel, so you don't double load it. Like y'all might see me double load paint. You don't double load it. You're just gonna come in here and put the pink on. It's a little bit no more neon where the magenta was. All right, so see how that pops already? And it's right where I put the magenta. And see when it's wet, I gotta make sure I'm just laying it on top. All right, see how that bright? Now I can still come in here with some of that Jamberry. I would put some of that purple in there. Let's see how bright that is. You can make these any color. I like a collection of different kinds of windows, different color walls, and have a little nice little reception. All over. There we go. Now I could take a really two, small, really two, a small number two flat brush right here. Yeah, that's the flat. You have to look and see if it's a one script liner. All right, and then I can come right in here and add a few little leaves to some of those vines. I'm barely touching it. All right. All right, just a few. Then I can come back and add some little citrus on top. So you have to see dark to see light. So you saw me put dark in there. And now I can come in here and add a few leaves to see some brightness. A little bits of green, a little bit of citrus. Little bitsy here. When I've just done simple ones like this, people really enjoy it. Especially like if you're showing these at a show or something or giving them as a gift. What's really nice is that you could do a collection of 4 or 2 if somebody's looking like they really like this look and you did if you say you have 6 there, then they're gonna have a couple to pick from, then you'll sell more than just doing, or you can build a collection as a gift for people. Um, so instead of just one, you can sell multiples. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's Relax and Paint. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday and check out my membership. Please subscribe if you haven't and ring the bell so that you get messages every time I do a live. I do lives now here on YouTube so you can save money on your purchases of supplies you need. All right. We mail all over the world to many, many places. So come check with us. Most of the companies that we work with do not mail to other countries. And so we'll take care of those needs for you. All right. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a good one.